Hey everyone, welcome to another Plex home version track and field workout. I'm super excited about this because I love speed and I love power, and that's what we're going to be going through today. But just because it's a home version, in no way, shape, or form does it take anything away from the workout. We're going to be doing the same drills and exercises I would put the track athletes if they were here training at Plex. But now we're going to be doing it from your own home. Now, to get started, we got a little bit of ground rules to establish. First, what I'm going to do is the workout's going to be divided into cycles. Some people call it circuits, but we call them cycles. In each of those cycles, I'm going to put some exercises with both sets and repetitions that you have to do. Then I'll tell you, after I finish describing that cycle, I'm going to tell you to put me on pause. You put me on pause, hopefully turn on some music, go do that cycle. Once you're done with that cycle, come back and unpause me, and I'll be right there waiting to give you the next cycle. And we'll carry the whole workout like that until we get to the end, which is where we're going to finish with some core. All right? If you're ready, go get you some water, get you some music, and come right back and unpause me. All right, guys, this is cycle number 1. We're going to do a stationary dynamic warm-up. Now, some of these, if you wanted to, you can carry over throughout your living room or in your backyard or wherever you're doing this workout. For the purpose of this video, we're going to do it stationary, and it's just as effective stationary as it is moving. The first one we're going to do is a lunge with a deep stretch. So I'm going to come down here. I'm not going to bounce. I'm actually going to hold it there for about 10 seconds, work my balance, push off, and come right back and do the same thing again. Again, I don't want to push too hard. I definitely don't want to bounce. Just hold it there so you get the whole quad, groin, hip, and everything stretched out. And I'm going to do that 10 different times. So 1, and I'm going to do it 10 times. The second one, if you want to hold on to something, we're going to do a quad stretch right here. Just pull on it, and hopefully you're holding on to something, and you're going to hold it there for about 10 seconds. Then once you're done, go to the other leg. 10 seconds, okay? And that's 1 rep, and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to do 1, 1, 2, 2, until you get to 10 repetitions. Then we're going to do another hamstring stretch right here, and we're going to hold it for about 10 seconds. Come up, and then we're going to do this one 5 times. So we're going to go down here again for 10 seconds, and I'm going to do that 5 times. And then the fourth one is another hamstring exercise. We're going to do high kicks, and all you're doing is your opposite hand. So I'm just going here, and then I'm going here, okay? And we're going to do 10 and 10. So real quickly, you got the lunge with a deep split. You're going to do 10 and 10. Then you're going to do the quad, 10 and 10. Then you're going to do the static hamstring, 5 sets. And then you're going to do the high kicks, opposite hands, 10 and 10. And you're going to repeat that 2 times. All right, put me on pause and go do that part. All right, guys, this is cycle number 2. Now, for this cycle, we need to have some resistance. We're going to create that either with a medicine ball or a water jug. So depending on what you have at home, it doesn't really matter. Just pick one. I'm going to use the medicine ball. Okay, and what we're going to start off with is deep squats. And I call them deep because I want you to put a lot of pressure on those heels. Keep that chest up. We're going to go deep right here and then be a little bit explosive on the way up. So it's not your same speed. I'm going to go slow, up, a little bit quicker. I'm going to do 15 repetitions of that. Then right after that, I'm going to do a hamstring stretch. Okay? Put all the weight on the heels again and get a real nice stretch right here and come up, not quite as fast, but come up faster than when you do going down. So again, under control and then come up a little bit quicker. I'm going to do 10 of that. So it's real simple. On this cycle, all we're doing is 15 deep squats, 10 stiff leg deadlifts, and we're going to repeat that one 4 times. Again, 15 and 10, and then we'll repeat that 4 times. All right, put me on pause. All right, guys, we're about to start cycle number 3. Now, this one's pretty simple. We're actually going to do only 1 exercise within this cycle, but we are doing 5 sets, okay? It's going to be 10 repetitions, but we are going to do 5 sets. Again, there's different ways to do this drill. So depending on your skill level, depends on which one you're going to do. I'm going to teach you the most simplest one, which is just an explosive lunge. So go down slow, explode up. We're going to use the same leg. Go down slow, explode up. And when I'm pushing off the whole foot, not my toe, not my heel. Again, shoulders back, explode up, okay? So we're working that explosive movement right there. Fire up those quads. After I finish 10, then I'm going to do the other leg 10 times, and I'm going to repeat that 5 different sets. The other variable is that you can add weight. And it could be obviously a water jug or whatever resistance you're using. But don't make it too heavy because I don't want the technique to drop off, meaning I don't want your shoulders to go forward. I want you to keep your shoulders back right here. Boom, explosive, okay? And again, I'm doing 10 in a row here, 10 in a row there to make one set. Okay, and the third variation, if you can do this, we're gonna do a little bit different. We're gonna do split lunges. Now, what that means is I'm gonna get into my lunge position here, and now I'm switching it. Boom, okay? That's one, and I'm gonna do 10. And that's also 5 sets. So, you could do the regular lunge, but explosive. You could do the lunge with the ball, or some type of resistance, or you can do the split lunges. Now remember, on the split lunges, do the right technique. I see so many people leaning forward, and they're worrying about this. That's a mistake. Go back to the other exercise. Focus on there, and do better there before you move into that. All right, pause me. All right, guys, we're about to start cycle number 4. You should be feeling those quads pretty much already because those last drills were pretty tough. On this one, you don't necessarily have to have tape like this, but it'd be easier if you do have tape or something you can lay down on the ground to make a little line. We're gonna be working on quick feet over here. What we're gonna do is put a piece of tape on the ground. I'm gonna put it in an angle so you can see me better. But all we're gonna do is we're gonna do step overs, okay? And we're going for speed. I'd rather you mess up the tape than to be so conservative when you're doing your drills that you don't go fast, okay? You can also use the tile, the crack of the tile. That works perfect too. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna count with my right leg first. I'm gonna do step overs. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna do 10 repetitions on the right-hand side, and then I'm gonna do 10 repetitions with my left side first. 2, 3, 4, okay? Once I finish 10 and 10, then I'm gonna start with one foot in already, right here, and I'm gonna do switches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On this one, I'm gonna do 15, since there's no left and right, it's just 15 reps. So, 10 on the right, step overs. 10 on the left, step overs. And then switches 15. And we're gonna repeat that 4 times. Now look, I know we're focusing on the feet here. Tremendous drill to work the upper body too. So when you're stepping over, make those elbows move as fast as you possibly can, and your legs will follow. That's exactly what coaches are always preaching on the track. Get those elbows moving, guess what? Those knees move too. All right, pause me. All right, guys, we are back. We are going to cycle number 5. This one is awesome. I love this. I'm a huge fan of plyometrics. Plyometrics can carry over for every sport. That's the best type of drill to recruit fast twitch muscles in your legs or any body part for that matter. But this is awesome. I love this, and it's gonna be kind of rare because not a lot of people have done this drill. But when you do the drill, you're gonna understand why we're doing it. But again, we're gonna use that line. It doesn't have to be, again, a piece of tape or anything, but just something that gives you reference to where to jump. We're actually gonna do jumps there and jumps backwards. But I'm gonna squat down nice and low. Again, we're gonna start soft. That's what's more important, because we don't wanna jar the knees, we don't wanna jar the back. I'm gonna squat down a little bit lower than usual, and I'm gonna do a small broad jump, and I'm coming right back. Small broad jump, coming right back. And the challenge is to try to keep my chest up. Naturally, when you jump here and you come back, you're gonna want to lean. That's what we gotta fight. We wanna engage those hips as well as the quads. So again, squat low, right here. 1, 2. Guys, we're gonna do 15 of these. These are quad killers. If you're doing it right, your legs are about to fall off after this. Again, this is the only exercise we're doing in this cycle. There and back, 15 times, 4 times, okay? All right, pause me. All right, guys, we're on to cycle number 6. Hope you guys have recovered, but the good thing is we're gonna do a little bit more upper body on this one, okay? What we're gonna do on this one is we're gonna work the heck out of those shoulders. Now, as you all know, and all coaches preach all the time, shoulders are key when it comes to running. But it seems like all we focus on the track is our legs. But the truth is, if we focus on the shoulders and the arm rotations, guess what follows? Your lower half. So it's very important that we also train the upper body. And I don't mean with this heavy lifting and all that nonsense. I'm talking about some higher repetition, good range of motion type of exercises. Now, if you have a band, perfect. You're gonna step on it with 1 foot or 2 feet if you wanna make it a little bit tougher. But I'm gonna step on it for 1 foot. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up, then out, and then together. That's one, but I don't go back down. Out, together, and that's 2. And I'm gonna continue that until I get 10 repetitions. Then I'm gonna go out again, and I'm gonna do front circles, right here. 10 repetitions. Once I'm done with that, then I'm gonna do it backwards, right here. That concludes the upper body exercises that we're doing on this cycle. But if I don't have a band, hey guys, it's not bad. Just use some water bottles. If we use the water bottles though, you're gonna go to 15 reps. So I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go out, come back in. 1, 2, trust me, this will get heavy pretty quick. But you're gonna do 15 reps if you're using water bottles. Then we're gonna do the same thing, circles. Guys, I'm not rushing it, I'm taking my time. I wanna feel that burn in the shoulders, okay? I'm gonna do 15 this way, and then 15 back. By the way, these are full water bottles. I don't wanna see anybody doing it with water bottles that have hardly any water in it. But anyways, so you can do the same drill with the water bottles. Again, if you're using the band, you do it 10 repetitions, and then 10 circles, 10 backward circles. If you're doing the water bottles, you're doing 15 repetitions here, and then forward circles and backward circles. But then another drill, what we're gonna do, is a karaoke step back, okay? That's gonna be to stretch out the glutes and the IT band. So what I'm gonna do, you don't have to hold anything. I'm gonna take a step back here, stretch it out, go the other way, stretch it out, go the other way again, so on and so forth until I knock out 10 reps. So again, this, karaoke step back, karaoke step back. All right, done with the cycle, put me on pause. All right, guys, you made it to the last cycle. This is awesome, because this one is just core and pretty easy, I think. But I'm glad you made it through. This is good. Now let's go on to it. On this one, you can use a medicine ball, or if you want to use your water bottles again, or if you don't want to use anything at all, that's fine. We're going to start off with twist. Heels are off the ground. I'm going to turn my shoulders there and back is 1. I'm going to do 15 of those. Once I'm done, I'm going to scoot down. I'm going to reach for the sky 15 times. You want to make it a little bit more difficult? Why don't you go up and twist? Go up and twist. And again, that one, you're going to do it 15 times as well. Then we're going to do a crossover. This is great if you have the water bottles. If not, you can just use your hands. I'm going to cross over. 1, 2, 2. So it's a combination of a crunch with a twist in between. And then the fourth exercise, you don't need the water bottles. You're going to use your elbows to push your back off the ground right here. Push, push. And on this one, you're going to do 15 as well. So guys, there's 4 ab exercises you have to do, 15 repetitions of each one, and you're going to do it, obviously, 4 times around. All right, good. All right, guys, don't worry, no more cycles. We are done. I want to thank you for letting me come into your household and take about an hour of your day. But I got to tell you, this workout is awesome. We do these 2 type of workouts for our pro track athletes, college track athletes, high school, and even young kids at least twice a week. So this is something that you can repeat twice a week with any other type of running that you have involved. But before we let you go, please check out our social media. Everything's Plex Athlete, our Twitter, our Instagram, Facebook, and let us know how you did in the workout. I'd love to see pictures so when we can repost them. Again, Plex Athlete. Until next time, make sure you eat right, get plenty of rest, and make sure you're recovered for our next workout.